This is the big one. This is the tips and what's going on with the tips. So we've had a lot of things when we talk about upfront earnings and fares and adjustments and shaving and all of that great little stuff in here. But what happens when you agreed upon a price for the upfront fare, and let's say it's $6.17, and then all of a sudden, when the ride's over, you end the ride, and then you see a tip was given to you. So you go look at the tip, you go look at the breakdown. It says tip was $8. You're thinking, oh, great. Instead of $6 plus $8, giving me 14. Well, no, what happens if it was only adjusted up a little bit? So we got a couple of screenshots here to show you what's going on. Um,
Uh, okay, so this one I get this all the time. Okay, I get, oh, they're stealing my tips. They're stealing my tips. I go, prove it to me. I mean, just send me something. You can't just say, oh, I saw the passenger in front of me tip me 5, but I never got the 5. I'm like, bro, that doesn't mean anything. Did the passenger literally next to you click the send button and it was sent? Because they go, I'll tip you in the app. You know, we hear it all the time. Oh, I'll tip you in the app. I'm like, that means you're never going to get tipped. But anyway, so this one, I got multiples of these. I mean, I got tons of these, right? So I put up a few for the show. And this driver obviously is a watcher and a listener and a member because he made my life super easy. What did he do? He circled and he circled. So your eyes don't have to wander. Okay, let's take the first trip. On the first trip, the upfront fare was $12.04. It says your fare went up with the yoo bells and whistles sign over there saying that the customer tipped you, right? So if the upfront fare was $12.04 and the tip included was 5, Chris, how's your math, Chris? Is your math pretty good?
My math is pretty good.
Yeah, what is that?
I do the math and it comes out to 1704.
1704, right? Right.
Yep.
So how did that end up going to 1482?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's what I want to know.
Okay. All right. On the next one, the upfront, as you guys can see, circled. It came in. This one was. I was like, this is bad. I mean,
You were
the first
really
one,
bewildered.
maybe the trip, maybe the trip was shorter. Maybe there was a deduction. Maybe something happened. I'm going like, I don't know. The second one, the upfront comes in at $20.23. Okay. Look down on the below. This is the second screenshot. $5.92 in tip. Obviously, this person tipped 15%, with a percentage. And it says, oh, hooray, your customer tipped you. So on this one, Chris, okay, there is a $5.92 tip plus the upfront fare of $20.23. How is that he only got $19.92?
Yeah, how did he get $1 less? Or I mean, not $1, 30 cents less than
On
the
top
upfront
of everything
fare?
else? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this happening to you people? Because this here, okay, okay, Uber, this is illegal. Okay. Until now, all the shaving you guys did, okay? Search shaving, boost shaving, quest shaving, all the possible shaving, EV promo shaving. We proved this a million times over and over. We even proved it last week, how you guys shaved and lowered the base fare to 25 cents on a trip, okay? We're not sure on the shaving stuff, but according even to you, you're not supposed to touch the tips. Well, this is clearly messing with something here. I mean, this math is not adding up, Uber, at all.
No. I mean, even look at the next one. So the upfront fare says $20.49, and then you look down for what the tip is. That's $6. So that means you should have gotten $26.49 because you agreed to the upfront fare. You got $6 tip, and yet your earnings again was less than the upfront fare at 2020. So why are you actually losing money on that on top of the tip itself? So again, I just said it should be $26.49 should have been the total, not 2020. So now instead of $6 that you're missing, you're missing $6.29.
Okay, tips are untouchable. Tips are untouchable. Delivery or rideshare. Tip is supposed to be paid fully to you. However, with this beautiful upfront algorithm that we have, okay, because I'm so tired of these. I want this to end, Chris. Honestly, I want it to end. Every time I get one of these, bro, I go like, wow, they discovered something else. Now they're shaving tips. I'm going, this is illegal. This, you cannot mess with tips. Although they could say, no, we're getting the tip. There's the whole tip is right there. We're just lowering the, what are they doing? Are they lowering the base fare? Is that what they're doing? Is that what's happening?
That's what it looks like. It looks like they're
All right,
adjusting the fare after the fact
after the
because
trip.
of the tip.
No, after the trip, you can't do that. I mean, I don't think you can. And the last one, the same thing. I mean, look, please, going forward, look at your receipts. If you see this, please send it to me, Sergio at RideShareGuy.com. I'm not going to say where the driver was. I know where the driver is. I even spoke to the driver saying, bro, are these for real? Because this is the first time I'm seeing this with tips. I've seen it with everything else. I've seen it with all of it, Surge, Boost, all of it. But I hadn't seen it with tips. Is this what's happening? This is not just Uber issue. Maybe Lyft is doing it too. Please send me the screenshots. This is illegal. Sergio at RideShareGuy.com. This driver had more screenshots, which I don't know if I sent it to Chris or not. And then he decided to go to, oh, there's one more. He decided to go to support. Whatever good that is. Because the guy's short, like now he's short 5 on 1, 6 on 1, 3 on 1, 4 on 1. And like something is missing. I mean, he's short $20, $30, on these trips. And he goes to support, and support says, my name is whatever. Thank you for reaching out to support team. I can inform you that currently we are having an outage of this issue, Chris. Again, why is there an outage every time a driver is asking for where their money is at? How many of these have we seen?
Peculiar. I find that very peculiar.
I think this comes automatically. Every time a driver asks for where their money is, I think this automatically goes out. And the middle one is no different than the one on the right. So if you guys are seeing this, please send me. I know this was going on Uber Eats. There was tip baiting on Uber Eats. All kinds of stuff happens. Okay. That's a different story. This is the first time I'm seeing this on RideShare. If anybody else is experiencing this, please send it to me, Sergio at RideShareGuy.com. So.
Yeah, that's ridiculous what's going on. So hopefully, I don't want to say it's a glitch or something because...
No, the driver did not get the money yet, Professor Kilomiler. Not yet. He's waiting to fix the glitch. So.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.